There's some big news that's coming in right now. India has banned 59 Chinese applications, or apps as they're called. In one move, some of the biggest digital businesses of China have lost access to one of the largest, or perhaps the largest, market for internet users in the world. On your screen is the list of all those 59 apps. Just look at the names: TikTok, UC Browser, WeChat, Weibo, Viva Video, WeSync, ShareIt, Kwai, Baidu Map, YouCam Makeup. Some of the 59 there. India has said that these apps are engaged in activities that are prejudicial to the sovereignty and integrity of India. Basically, there are security concerns. India's defense, security and public order were under threat. New Delhi has said that the move will safeguard the interest of millions of Indian internet users. And this is a very big move, unprecedented in recent history. The implications cannot be overstated. Let's look at what this means. First of all, this is a very strong message to China and a very clear one. India has drawn the battle lines. This is a digital retaliation, even as the standoff on the ground continues. The two countries will have to face off on multiple fronts, and India is striking on the digital front. India has more than 574 million active internet users. It's among the largest and fastest growing markets for digital consumers in the world. And now top Chinese applications are no longer welcome to India. They don't have access to this growing market. The second implication, what India has hit at, is China's soft power. Remember, these apps have a lot of reach. China views technology as its stairway to becoming a superpower, and banning Chinese apps will mean nipping this ambition in the bud. The third implication, this is a major blow to China's digital Silk Route ambitions. Some of the top Chinese apps will lose a major user base and business. According to estimates, this move could erode millions of dollars from company valuations. That's how big the Indian market was. 10% of TikTok's revenue comes from India. 10%. TikTok has a total of 120 million monthly active users in India. Its sister company, its sister brand, Halo, they're both owned by one company called ByteDance. Now, Halo has 50 million monthly active users in India, and the number was growing. The numbers for Bigo Live, 22 million. Shein has 1 million active users in India. In January this year, Club Factory crossed the 100 million mark. 100 million monthly active users in India. Gone. Most of these apps were already facing the brunt of the boycott China wave. TikTok's downloads fell 5% from April to May and 38% from May to June 22nd. Halo saw a 10% decline in the number of users in the month of May. By June 22nd, the slide was 38%. So the consumers were rejecting these apps anyway. Now, India is not the only country that's raising concerns about Chinese technology and Chinese apps. Huawei, remember, is something we have been reporting about. It has long been synonymous with PLA spying. It's been seen as a PLA mole. As early as 2017, Weibo, WeChat and Baidu were being investigated for breaching cybersecurity laws. In 2018, the US Council on Foreign Relations pointed at the link between the Chinese Communist Party and Baidu and Tencent. The same year, Australia instructed its armed forces to not use Chinese messaging app WeChat. In 2019, America started investigating TikTok. Earlier this year, TikTok was caught spying on iPhone users. Reports also claim that Chinese apps like Beauty Plus and YouCam were stealing data from users' phones. India's digital retaliation comes weeks after the Galwan clash too. 59 Chinese apps have already been shown the door. Boycott China is something that has been trending in India. As India shuts its market to top Chinese apps, the question is, will more countries follow suit, and will India expand the scope of this ban?